You ever done something so idiotically stupid you don't know what you're doing anymore? You feel like, man, I really messed up this time. So you try to live with it, only to realize that what you really did mess up, well, it's affecting everything. I did it this time. Yeah, I made a mistake. Not a great one either. But, doesn't involve police. I didn't get syphilis. That I know of. No. It involves this guy. This little guy right over there. Let me tell you about this. So some of you may or may not be aware, I use this to make a lot of what you're watching. I like to edit video. And all of that is handled between my PC and my Mac. The Mac is good. Still teaching myself Final Cut. But something about DaVinci Resolve, God, I just love it. And that is where the problem begins. DaVinci, amazing software. And because it's a custom built PC, about once every other month, I go through, make sure all the drivers are updated, make sure I got all the most recent Windows updates. Again, I have a backup computer if I need it. But I prefer this. It's what I built it for. It's got the big screen. I got monitor speakers so I can hear those little sounds. It's what I built this computer for. Yes, I do game on it. But the problem I ran into was, see, my Mac can do a lot. It's actually really good at doing a lot. But my PC. So, on a fateful weekend in April, came over, started it up. Oh, look, I got updates. So I made sure all the drivers were updated. I always make sure everything's updated before I do the Windows updates. So I went through, did that, and then had a couple Windows updates. Download and install and walked away. Don't do that. My PC had upgraded to Windows 11. I've been better off getting a $5 hooker in downtown Baltimore than ever allowing this thing to go to Windows 11. Windows 11 isn't so bad. Got a lot of great features to it. But there's a couple things I noticed for my workflow. DaVinci, the main reason I built the computer, video editing, would crash a lot. And I kept trying to downgrade it, change it, move it. Yeah, no. And I meant DaVinci, not the OS. It did what DaVinci was doing ever since I upgraded. 1 or 2 4K streams with color grading, and it would start crashing left and right. That was rough. That was extremely rough. So, I tried some other stuff. There are some games I like to play on here. Tarkov, Minecraft, even a little Call of Duty. I even play Knights of the Old Republic. But for some reason, I was having trouble with a couple of those on Windows 11. Tarkov, you see, would start sometimes. Other times it would tell me it needed an update. It would never update. You could click the button a million times. It just didn't work. Restart the computer. Crapshoot. 50-50. Is it going to work today? We don't know. That was always fun. Especially when people are waiting for you to get online. Minecraft. How does Minecraft not work on Windows 11? It didn't. I could sit there and try to load my worlds up and it would just say loading. Loading. Come back 2 hours later. Loading. Loading. Knights of the Old Republic did run, and that was fine. Call of Duty ran sometimes, and that was fine. But if I tried to stream them, something wasn't working. My mic, for example, it may not work. Well, maybe the mic does work. I get no sound. Maybe sound and the mic are working. My inputs are really laggy, and my frame rate has dropped. Thanks, Windows 11. So all in all, I think what I'm trying to say is, if you find yourself in this situation, then please, 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 do yourself a favor and don't upgrade to Windows 11. Windows 10 is just fine, and they're not getting rid of it anytime soon. Too much hardware and software needs Windows 11 or Windows 10. You can't even upgrade yet. Do yourself a favor. Don't do it. What did it cost me? Everything. Now, this is mostly user error. I downgraded back to Windows 10. Windows 11 and Windows 10 use different formatting on the hard drives. It wouldn't allow me to downgrade to Windows 10 because my hard drives were all formatted in GPT style. But for Windows 10, I needed MBR style. And the reason I say user error, I should have unplugged all the hard drives I did not need. Because when I finally got it to work, it reformatted all of my hard drives. It only took like 4.5 hours. So now, I'm back to trying to rebuild all the footage I had. We're talking 7.5 terabytes of B-roll, main roll, A-roll, different shots, stuff for different people. But now that I'm back on Windows 10, I'm able to edit multiple streams of 4K, 8K, with color grading, no issues. Tarkov works again. Minecraft works again. It's back to being what I built. And that's what's important. So do yourself a favor and never, if you can, never upgrade to Windows 11. Alright guys, see you soon. Peace.